All right. Sometimes if you okay, basically this is another method to fight beat block, and if you want a new method to make beats, try this out. So, growing up in school, I don't know, it's really weird, but for some reason, whenever I would take a test, I would never take the test in order that the test is in. Like I would do the first question and then I would go through the whole test and like look at different questions and just pick which ones I wanted to answer first and then do that one and then go to the other questions. I don't know, it's weird. Some people like doing that, some people don't even think about doing that. Making the pieces for different beats first and then just putting a bunch of pieces together um, to formulate new ideas later. So instead of making one whole beat or one whole loop right now, I can make one part of the loop and then later I can take a bunch of different parts of loops that I've made and mix them all together. So this is basically more for melody making. You can do this with drums too. Same concept applies. Uh, Without further ado, I'm just gonna show you simply. I don't even know if that's a word. So first, I'll like to pick a scale to stay in, and for the sake of this video, we're going to do the scale of B minor. In the scale of B minor, real quick. So what do I really mean by anything I said in the intro? Right now, I'm gonna make a bunch of different counter melodies and leads and put effects on them and bounce them out at the same BPM and key and then put them in one folder. After I have that one folder, I'm gonna have a bunch of different pieces that I can later decide to do whatever I want with them. I find a good combination of sounds or a good combination of pieces is making bass lines first and leads or counter melodies because they're simple and go together well. So. So we could go here to the playlist, right? Split by channel. And now we can export both of these melodies, consolidate tracks from track start. Boom, like that. Now we have we have a bass line in the key of A minor at 140 BPM. And we have a lead in the key of A minor or B minor. I forgot what scale I used, B minor. So now that we have exhibit A, we can copy this, go to a new arrangement and paste it again. And now we can make it a little different and then export it like that. So the point of this method is to make a bunch of leads, make a bunch of melodies, a bunch of counter melodies, a bunch of vocals, a bunch of bass lines, and then sort of mix and match them all over the place until you get new combinations that you wouldn't have had before. Uh, I'm going to show you different ways you can flip the lead first. So first we can reverse it. We can do the chop method, go to complex chop. Let's try stutter 2. I want it to actually loop faster, so I'm gonna bring this down to about a 4-bar loop. Then I'm gonna move all these notes over here. Pitch this up an octave. Put some delay on it. Now I'm going to take this bass line and flip the order of the notes. So I'm going to start on this note. Leads, and then now, if you're really lazy and you don't want to make stuff from scratch, honestly, just go on Splice, go to browse, and just type in any sort of instrument or melody. Let's type in counter melody. Then let's put it in the key of, let's just pick A minor since it's 2 below B minor, and we're gonna pitch it up to. Pretty simple. We're gonna bring this one in, time stretch it to 8 bars, pitch it up to. just sent me a bunch of stems he made for a library, customized for me. So he sent me a folder. You can see here I have a bunch of vocals in the same key and the same BPM, a bunch of bass lines, and then I can make whatever combinations I want to at random. Like, let's drag one from here, put it here, and then put it here. Just bring a counter melody up here. Now, just because they're in the same key and BPM does not mean they'll sound good at all. This takes a lot of trial and error, taking out stuff that doesn't sound good, and being selective with what you match together, honestly. You can't just expect to throw a bunch of stuff together every time and it to be exactly what you want. You can definitely keep trying, and you'll get random stuff that you like, but the important thing is to just keep trying and trust your ear on what you like and what you don't like.